Okay. So have you had experience of cheating before? Like,
Yes, I've
have you
been.
had like even when you're dating, when you have boyfriends in the college or whatever? So have you had experience of cheating and how did you react to it? How did you manage it?
Yes, I've been in a past marriage before and ended up in a divorce. For those particular reasons, mainly, because he was cheating, and cheating with a person that stayed like right behind me. I didn't know, um, and just cheating with a lot of my friends and stuff, and they was coming back telling me it had gotten to the point where females were walking up in my home, pulling my door open, breaking in, just to let me know they was with my, at the time, husband. Um, far as after being married, being in relationship, I've only had one other relationship, and that individual is it's just kind of hard because the person is a well-known person. So, with those kind of relationships, it's very, very hard. Um, as far as if you see each other, or how often you all are around each other. And so when you're with a person that's like that, you're gonna have a lot of, in my case, females, possibly males too, to try to throw themselves at that person if they want them or find them attractive, or to try to get something from them. So yes, I have had a lot of experience with being cheated on, unfortunately. Um, but it don't make me lose hope, because now I'm at a place in my life to where, as long as I feel I'm being respected how I want to be respected, I'm not being disrespected, called out of my name, I'm not being abused in any kind of way, form, or fashion, and the person is taking care of me and I'm taking care of them, and we both are helping each other grow in ways, then whatever they do is on them, because they're the ones that have to answer to that, not me. Of course, I'm not being naive and stupid and just want somebody out here messing with everybody, bringing me back home something I can't get rid of, or something in that nature. But at the same time, if I feel that our love for each other that we have is enough, and regardless what they do for who, long as they're doing what they're doing for me and I'm staying in my happy place with them, then I'm okay with the relationship. Because I honestly feel anyway, and that, not to be biased, but I kind of feel that men are hunters. So men are naturally, are going to not necessarily cheat, but they're going to sometimes entertain relationships or individuals that they may shouldn't, because it's like a little thirst trap. But at the same time, you have to be secure within yourself, and you have to know what you're bringing to the relationship, and if that relationship is even worthy, of putting up with. So that's how I feel.
Oh, okay. That's great. Another side I want to say is that you just told me how you feel. Did you try to manage it? Did you try to change it? And what were the approaches you gave it, trying to change it and make it to be better? Because you just said a couple of minutes ago that if you see that somebody loves you, you can give the person genuinely give the person a second chance. In
Hmm.
that relationship you were cheated on, did, did you ever think of giving the person second chance? And if you did, how did you approach it?
Yes. Well, going back to my uh past marriage, um, knowing that the individual had stepped out on our marriage and was being intimate with somebody else, I knew there was possible children that was going to be involved. So I did, just, I don't have nothing against children. So I just felt like, well, as long as you're still with me, respecting me, and you're not using those children to still entertain the mother, I don't mind being a stepmother. I don't mind helping you take care of those kids, because um, me at the time personally, I had a total hysterectomy from being a cancer survivor. So I can't have no more children myself. And so, I wouldn't mind it. But at the same time, they wanted a lot of children from me. And that was something that I no longer could give because I had surgery due to my cancer. So that's where some of the infidelity came in at too, I guess, because all men that I meet always want to have babies with me or have children and a family. So they say, whether they stay or not, that's a total different thing. But they all have want me to have their children. So I just feel that you just gotta have a good understanding with your mate and just know where y'all stand with each other overall, um to see how to handle it, if it's even worth handling it. Because if you know he go just be out there, or your mate is going to just be out there continuing the same activities, not trying to change nothing, I wouldn't keep pursuing that relationship. But I did try to also go to counseling. um Canceling didn't really help too much, but it just opened up more ideas for me to move on better, you know, to hopefully potentially find the right person. And with the person that I was dating, it's really nothing that I can do in this situation that I feel would change the way the person act towards me, knowing that they can have whoever they want primarily when they won't, just because of who they are. So I just had to pray on that, when you're just dating a person. You just have to just pray on that. And it depends on how deep too the relationship is if you're dating too. So what benefits is coming with that. Are y'all dating to get married? Are y'all just dating to just entertain, to not be bored? Just say you got somebody, why are you really dating that person? And me, um, have been married and being through the things I've been through in my life, I chose to entertain a person that had a status because I actually genuinely wanted to get to know more about that person. And I fell in love with how that person helped me prior to even knowing me and meeting me, and it just kind of touched a soft spot on me. Not to say that they could have did that for 50 million other people, and they wouldn't have responded like that. But I have a soft heart for people that loves love and love helping people because I love helping people.
Yeah, that is great. I appreciate your wonderful answers and for coming to the show. Your approach is the level, but if you're asked to advise, because you are part of this show and you'll be coming on this show regularly this time now for being part of my new team in Atlanta,
Thank
so
you.
but so you are going to play a role of advisor. We're going to talk to some people. We're going to handle broken relationships resulting from cheating, resulting from different things, pressure, and all that. But if you are in this my position now where you are, and somebody brings the case of my spouse cheated, what's your advice for me? So, what will you advise the person genuinely?
I would not advise them to just up and leave unless they was getting abused. I would advise them to work it out, especially if they care and love their person. Work it out. Try to at least attempt to work it out, and then go into some steps or some ways. Like I mentioned earlier, there's counseling. There's there's different avenues that you could take, a different approach to how you all talk to each other. There's things you all can change within each other. It can start with each other if you really love it and care about each other. You know, you don't necessarily have to spend money, go to a counselor. If y'all can start right there with each other with the little small things.
Wow, that's great. So, there's this issue. You know what they call retaliation?
Hmm.
Retaliation or paying back?
Yes,
Okay,
retaliation.
like those times, it was glaring to you, it was clear to you that you're being cheated upon. Did it come to your mind to retaliate with cheating? Or
Yes, it did.
pay him back with cheating so that he
It
will be
did.
hurt too?
It did, but when I overall looked at it, I wanted my marriage more than I did to get revenge, or to retaliate. But unfortunately, um, my marriage just didn't last because they just, I guess I don't know, it just didn't last. They wasn't ready to just be with me at the time, and then I don't know if they really honest the guy was truly attracted to me, to be honest. So sometimes
Wow.
people marry people for beneficial reasons too, you know. So
Yeah. So,
and,
but don't you think that if it is for because of babies that somebody decided to cheat on you, um, maybe because of medical conditions, if the person was away before, like getting into the relationship, if the medical condition did not come in between the line, you understand, like somebody wants to come and marry you and see and know that you have done some surgery, that you'll not be able to get babies again. You understand? So he's already away and he came to marry you and start cheating on you. That's when they can say, no, this guy is a cheater because he's away. But had it been somebody married you expecting that you get babies and at the middle of the whole relationship, it discovered, hey, I have no hope of babies again. Don't you think such pressure can move men into cheating? And if the person is cheating, it's not just like somebody who the wife has kids, the wife is fertile, the wife is doing everything, and still the man is cheating. Do you think two of them should be given the same kind of treatment or approach for cheating?
that's kind, well, if he didn't know now, if he went into that marriage and he didn't know, then no, because a man wants a family, I feel. And a woman, most women do too. They want a family. But
Like some women do when they find out that their man is like having a medical condition
mhm.
too. Is that what you're saying?
Well, in my case, unfortunately, my ex husband thought I was gonna die. So, I had stage 4 cancer. On top of having lupus, well, a condition called lupus,
Yeah.
which now, thank God, the doctors can't even find in my blood, and I've been in remission of cancer ever since 2017 now. So I've I've you know felt a lot better about that situation. But when a person has a condition like that and they get married, they do need to let their spouse know, they're not going to be able to have kids. And is this something that they want to continue? Because it can make or break a whole relationship. But if a person truly love you, you all can always adopt children. You can always have foster kids too.
Wow. Yeah,
And
thank
that's
you.
something that I've wanted to always do. I've always wanted a husband, and we adopt some kids, or he already have children, that I can be their stepmom, because I can't have no more children. But I thank God that I am, not showing that I don't have lupus. And lupus is an autoimmune disorder. It's not contagious. There's some celebrities that have it. Nick Cannon, he's a well-known actor. He has it. There's also a singer named Seal. He has it. There's two main types that can affect adults, which is the SLE, and then there's Discord. Discord deals with your skin. That's where it'll show on your skin that you have it. And you go in the sun, you'll get what you call butterfly rash. That's where you have a rash right here, and then on your forehead. Then the SLE is in your blood. So with me now, they can't find the SLE, and there's no cure for lupus, no cure. But um, I followed Dr. Sebi, Dr. Sebi's diet with the alkaline and some other things with some herbs, and I've been healed ever since. So that's why I say don't never doubt what God or the Spirit can do for you, because had my ex-husband had faith, you know, and then had I not been so, I guess, depressed at the time, I probably would have never had a total hysterectomy because of my cancer, to where I couldn't have children. I would have had a little bit more faith. But knowing that the doctors were saying that I couldn't have children no more. But me, let me tell you this though. Doctors told me I wasn't going to even have any children because of the lupus and the cancer growing up. But I did become pregnant several times. And even after my total hysterectomy, I've tested positive 3 times for pregnancy, but I wasn't pregnant. It was what you call a false medical pregnancy. But you never know what God can do. So that's why it's important, if you truly love your mate, stick it in with them, because you don't know what surprises God have for y'all.
Wow. So I love this part of faith that you brought in now. So even those things they say, that's what we're saying. Like those things they say it has no cure. It has no cure. You are giving evidence that you had this, but now nobody can find it in you again.
Mm-mm. And even think I'm lying, since I moved to Atlanta, the doctors swear that I had to been lying. I'm making it up about having the lupus, because there's no cure for it. But they've drew my blood about 5 times. They've sent me to an oral pathologist, and I've went to a dermatologist. And all of them has taken samples from my skin and inside my mouth and my blood, and they can't find it no more. Like I never had it.
Hmm. This is a big testimony. This is a big testimony. Did you go to your church to testify?
Well, I don't have a church home here in Atlanta, Georgia. Unfortunately, I do serve God though here at home, and I do pray all day. So,
Oh, you don't go to church, you serve your God at home.
well, here at home, I just praise God here at home. Yeah. Sometimes I, cut on some gospel music on the TV, or I have to be honest though. There's a Nigeria pastor that on Instagram, he goes live, and I really love watching him a lot. So that's mainly, what I do when I really feel the need to be a part of somebody else within my praise. But other than that, I just pray to God, and I repent, and I go on about my business. If I do something wrong now, that's if I do something wrong.
Yeah, I love what you're saying. So, how do you feel coming to this show today?
Oh, I'm happy I came on this show today. I'm so overwhelmed that you even asked me to be on your show. It's an honor to be on your show, and it's a pleasure. And I'm just glad, you know, that you had the time and the patience to even care to hear what I had to say.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you for coming, Queen Busy Bee. Busy
And
Bee, what
thank
will you
you.
tell our we just want to round up, but before we round up, what will you say about this African Voice? How do you look at this platform? Like now, as we're talking, your life on YouTube, your life on Instagram, your life on Facebook, your life on IG, and your life on TikTok.
Well,
so so so
it
what
don't
can you say about this platform?
it don't affect me that others are hearing my life story because I actually want to be an inspiration if I even can, to people. So that's a wonderful thing, and it made me happy because everybody, people need a platform to voice their um opinions on, their concerns on, and just to educate each other on what's going on in life in general, because we all go through so many different things, and so many different things are going on in this world as we speak. And it's important to have a platform like yours that you can come on, have somebody to let them talk. We can discuss different things, different topics, that's concerning to the people, and people want to hear about and put their input on.
Yeah. So thank you for showing up. And what's your advice? Can you give a shout out to Africans? Shout out to Nigeria,
Nigeria.
especially Nigerians in diaspora.
Okay, Nigeria, Africa, all of you all. I just want to give a shout out from Atlanta, Georgia, here in
Wait,
America.
wait, wait. This is your shout out. Wait, let me project you, and you say it. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Nigeria, Africa, everybody tuning in and watching. I just want to give you all a wonderful shout out. And thank you all for tuning in to this show. I love you all. I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia, here in America. And I would really, really love to come visit you all and to work with you all to network, and for you all to come and to network with us, and for you all to watch the Chini TV show. Also, make sure you tune in on YouTube to Atlanta Avenue. We're ending up with this season for right now, but please tune in. There's still more good shows to come, and we will be starting up again with the Atlanta Avenue seasons. And I just look forward to the wonderful people that I'm gonna get to know, the wonderful things that I'm gonna get to learn. In Nigeria, I love you all. Africa, I love you all. Yes, I am part Nigerian. I'm half Nigerian myself. And so I got to bond with you all. And I would love for you all to bond with me. And it was a pleasure to be on here today. Thank you.
Yep. that's that's Queen Busy Bee
Yeah.
of Atlanta Avenue on my show. Queen
And
Busy
you
Bee.
all, and then you all follow me. I'm Queen BZB. I am on IG. And Queen BZB, I am Ashe Manifest on Facebook.
Yeah. So, hi, thank you. So I thank you for coming, and I want to use this opportunity to shout out to
And
all the Alana Avenue family.
shout
Uh,
out Drizzle. I forgot the
Drizzle
opportunity.
the boss. A big shout out. Shout out to Pooh, to Mark, to Lady Diva, to
Zed.
Catherine, Catherine Barnes. All of you. I can't mention all of you, but again, I love our Lomalade, Queen Diva. A big shout out. We are here today, and
Everybody.
we are happy. Please, our people just go to YouTube and watch Alana Avenue episode 96 on Saturday. We'll be dropping on Saturday. So don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. I am in that show live. This time I'm coming with I I did a very big role and you're gonna see it. So go watch me, go and support me, go and follow the show.
Y'all go
So
support them.
yeah. So remember to follow this